Hello there and welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. Yet another loss for Pochettino's men as Chelsea lose 2-0. It's the first loss with the Infinite Athlete sponsor. All of our superstitions of that being our holy saviour were wrong, and it was a travesty today. A shit show is the best way to describe it. The first half I thought we looked good, and I was coming into halftime thinking, alright, there's a goal in this. Just keep playing the way you're playing, the goal will come. And I was wrong. The first goal we conceded is a defensive disaster from Disasi and Silva. So Colwell and Silva are actually the other way around in this. I've sort of made them to this wrong side, but together the two of them, I think it's Madueke is involved as well. You got three players and not one of you has closed down this one open man. And then as for the second goal, I just turned it off after that because look, I understand Sanchez coming up for the corner. But Jesus Christ. They could have just hit the gritty. He could have put the ball on the line and then rolled it in with his head. That's disgusting. Like, oh my God. Pain is the only way to really describe that game I've just watched. Pain. Obviously, we are here to do the player ratings. And I do have a few speaking points I want to get into. We will start off with, of course, the goalkeeper rating. Davison Sanchez? Robert Sanchez. Can we give him Davison? But Robert Sanchez in goal. I give him a 5.5. Mainly because that second goal, obviously I know he's come up for it, but that was just rough. And I feel like the first goal too, I mean, it's an awkward one, but he didn't have a lot to do today. The one time he did come up to do something, he technically conceded us a goal. He cost us a goal with that second goal. Again, it's not all on him, because I can understand going up for it. He did make one big save on a one-on-one, but it didn't really matter, let's be real, because we were already a goal down. And the urgency in the team was just as dead as the dodo. There was no teeth there. There was no grit. There was no fire. It was just awful. It was rubbish. So for that reason, I've given them a 5.5. Like I said, I don't know what to do. Disasi, I've given a 5. I feel like Disasi was shit. Why? Someone explain this to me. All right, I get a lot of geniuses in the comments. All right, you have Malo Gusto and Reece James on the bench. Okay, both are right backs. Yes, Reece James had made a paper towels. All right, you don't want to risk him getting injured. Fair enough. Then play Gusto. Play Malo Gusto. Instead, he plays Disasi at right back. Why? Why? Why are you doing that? There is no need for that. Just why? I don't understand, and it clearly I don't think he was great there. I really don't. Like just the goal comes from his where he should be, where he should be on marking, or where Silva should be on that player. It's just shocking. Left centre back with Colwell, I've gone with a 6. I think it's a bang average performance from Colwell. One thing I liked about Colwell was I could see the urgency in him. I could see the need to get the ball moving, the rush to get the ball back in play, to try and get a goal, to just even get a point. And, you know, I feel like Colwell he did get sent a few times. It wasn't his best game. Wasn't his best game, but compared to the rest of them, it was a better performance. Silva, I've gone with a 5. Don't know why the rating's all the way over there. Silva, the same as Disasi, really. Same talking points, too. I feel like him and Disasi similar in their performances today and just not good enough, really. And then Cucurella, arguably the second best player on the pitch for me, I've gone with a 6.5. I feel like Cucurella should have scored. That's why I've dropped his rating a bit. The run-in was perfect. The ball from Palmer was amazingly weighted, amazingly positioned. You have to score that. I'm sorry, you have to score that. The fact that he's not scored that is a joke. I know he's not there a goal scorer. He's not known for his goals. But you've got to score that. You're that close in and you've got that perfect of a ball weighted for you. Got to be a goal. So for that reason, I've given him a 6.5, which I feel like is understandable. Unlucky to maybe not go an assist story there, but we lack the front three. I can't wait to get into that. We'll start off with Caicedo in the midfield. First midfielder, I've given him a 5. Again, it's the similar reasons to Disasi and Silva. I feel like they just weren't good enough today. They weren't good enough. Personally, that's just my opinion. Maybe some of you thought Caicedo was a bit better. I'm not giving above. I feel like giving higher ratings for a 2-0 loss is a joke. Like the fact that any of these players are even getting above a 6 is a madness, or a 6 in itself. So I've gone with a Caicedo 5. And then Palmer, the highest rated player on the pitch today, 7 for me. Wasteful in the free kicks a little bit, but the chances he was creating, like if he had Haaland up front, he would have at least gotten like 3 goals today. Some of the balls he was playing were just phenomenal. The passes were just on point. I'm very unlucky not to get an assist or even get a goal. And I think he was the standout man today and the best performing player in the team. Very unlucky for him. I felt bad for him, to be honest, after that performance. So I have given him a 7. Gallagher, a rough game from Gallagher today. I've gone with a 5.7. I think he was definitely better than Caicedo, Silva and Disasi, but nowhere near Gallagher's best today. He was unlucky, actually coming off with a good shot very early on into the game. There's a good save from Flecken. But apart from that, I'm trying to think of what Gallagher actually created. And none of them really created anything. It was just passy round the back, trying to break down Brentford, playing a low block, playing 10 men at the back. And nothing was working. No one was getting forward. There was no creativity. There was no teeth. There was no urgency later on. It was a painful watch. Painful watch. Next up, we got Noni Madueke. We're going with a 5.4. Obviously, hit the post. Had a really good chance. But apart from that, very wasteful. Very wasteful, I think. The same as Jackson. Jackson was way more wasteful. But very wasteful from Noni Madueke. And this was a chance to really prove yourself and fight for your place in the team. And I feel like if he'd scored that goal, obviously, massive increase, different game. But to hit the post, unlucky. He was unlucky there. But apart from that, what did he actually do? Like, what did he actually do? There to score goals and create goals, and just nothing was coming. Everything was coming from Palmer. Everything was coming from Cole Palmer. And then a striker, actually we'll do Sterling first. I'm on a 5.8, not Sterling's best game. It's similar reasons to the others. I think that's probably a bit too high too. Like, Sterling occasionally a few runs, a few run-ins, but he just doesn't... A lot of the time Sterling will get the ball. He'll try and cut inside and then just get tackled straight away. And it's the most painful thing. It's just so unnecessary and so unavoidable. Or he'll get the ball in a good position and then just pass it back. And it's rough. It's rough to watch. So for that reason, I've gone with a 5.8. And then Jackson, I've gone with a 5.7. That's way too high. Screw that. Screw that. That's way too high. Don't know why I've given it that high. That's 4.7. That's better. Yeah. So wasteful. Man's taking long shots when we're a goal down. Why? Why? The positioning was shit. Cucurella made a better run. I'm going to start ranting. Cucurella made a better run. In behind, perfect position for Palmer's ball. Where's Jackson? What's he doing? Where is he? And his shooting's just awful. He cut inside a one bit early on in the first half and hit it so far wide. It wasn't even a worry for Flecken. Absolute rubbish. And I can't believe I went into this game thinking we were going to win. I had hope. I actually had faith in this team. God, I was wrong. I misplaced my faith because that was a shit. So Blackburn next. I mean, it's Blackburn. God knows what happened there. And then Tottenham. Tottenham. Jesus Christ. God save us all. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. It's going to be a rough weekend.